We're live! We live, baby. This is a stream. Branding off of a stream. King of Lightning. 111. Chapter of One Piece. This is his reaction. This is me critiquing his reaction. Complaining. As a fan. As a hater. わしらがサイファーポールに手出したと疑われたのか？ふざけるな！リリス、ダメですよ、喧嘩腰は。開口してやるから調べてみよう。I remember Cole, seeing Cole back in the day in the Naruto days when he used to just make his random videos. You know, he's the OG, he's the OG. He was here before all. I used to watch Sawyer. That's about it. That's all the history I'm going to give you. For right now. Anyway, I'm editing videos for the anime page. I have an anime page called Bobby Punk Vega. This is me just critiquing, like, I guess, Cole, what he says, some of the Powerscaling stuff, and just what I don't like. And then we're going to get to the discussion with other people. Let's get through this. If you're in chat, say something. I thought the Luffy thing, when he was, oh man, when his scar came off, that was the best thing. Like, all his things come off, he been scarred. That's so cartoonish and silly, bro. I love how he edited it. 人はなんと愚かなのか。エネルギーは感じろ。ここにもそこにも至る所に世界中にこんなにも満ちているのに目に見える力に変換できれば戦争の大きな火種を一つ。So how do you use Powerscaling bullshit? Like, you can't. This is. They give it orders like, first of all, they're invincible. You can't even destroy this. Really no waves. They just regenerate. Then they still have hockey on top of that. And it's just like, okay, the fact that they have hockey, that means that their combatants here to stay. And like, he wouldn't just give them these, like, these powers. And no, he wouldn't just give them hockey. Conquer's hockey especially. Like, that was a key to defeating Kaido. Like, that was it. I'm sorry. That's very. I don't know. These girls say it's just looking. They're not scalable. They're just aliens of their own. You know, they're just like. They're just aliens. You can't compare it to. I would say Shanks. But you can pretty much scale Shanks to the top. Shanks didn't even count because he had to. He did that shit with Green Bull, but he's not only fighting Shanks, he's fighting Shanks and the Pirate. He did that shit with Kid. One shot is Kid. And Killer. That's his feat. The hockey shit with Green Bull, I don't know about that. I don't care about that. That's the feat that I care about. That's the shit. That's the shit that matters. It was a one shot. It wasn't a sneak. That shit was funny, man. So calibrated. Oh God, I can't wait till that happens in the anime. But anyway, back to editing. So this is interesting. Luffy, I thought it was hockey at first, but my nigga, where did the heat come from? Is the paint hockey? Exactly! Listen! Why does he keep on bringing up V-Hawk? This nigga's funny as shit! What does V-Hawk got to do with anything? But the baseball hat, him just the paint. That's it topped off each other. Huh. Come on, man. I thought it was some thing with tiny shit. But this is the shit that I don't care about. It's like, why are you bringing up? It's always power scaling with this nigga, dog. It's just weird. What do we all got to do with the chapter? Just continue with the chapter. But he has to continue with the weird theatrics. Some of it's funny, some of it's pretty fucking lame. It's pretty lame. But it's his audience, man, and it's him. That's the best part. It's him. A lot of this is pretty fucking lame. Like, this is not that serious, though. Fucking here. Continue on. But, hey, it's money. It's also money, too. He's prolonging the stream. A reaction shouldn't be fucking an hour. That shouldn't make no type of sense at all. Back to it.
革命軍の幹部であるイワンコフはルフィが革命軍総司令官ドラゴンの息子であることを知って目ん玉飛び出してたみたいやな。そんで脱獄後に参戦した頂上戦争でも海軍の赤犬からルフィを必死でかばったんやぜ。麦わらボーイに手出しはさせてあげる。カマバッカ王国に帰ってからはバーサロミュークマによって飛ばされてきたサンジと出会ったみたいじゃ。いがみ合いながらもなんだかんだいい関係だったようじゃの。情に熱いイワンコフ、これから革命軍として何をなすか見ものやぜ。今日のコーナーはここまで。見たからには研究費のカンパよろしくな。
The animations that they're giving, the extra animations that they're giving in the anime is pretty good.
Eggヘッドへ強制上陸を果たす CP0。冷酷な殺戮兵器ロブルッチたちの登場に混迷するファビリオフェーズ。戦慄する人々を守るアトラスが立ち向かう。
次回ワンピース迎撃準備
Or the
ロブル
OST.
ッチ襲来海賊王に俺はなる。
Not only is he just pulling out this fucking hat and fucking paint out of nowhere, but then he's able to transform this gigantic tree that's like bigger than a building into an actual baseball bat.
And then another thing, dog, it's not. It don't even be that serious, dog. Like everybody fucking else like reacts to the chapter, and it don't even be that serious. This nigga be like, he be clowning himself. I be like, what dude? It's like, y'all know that big ass dude that like jumps around. He's like a muscle bound dude. He just cut his hair. It's like that. It's like shucking and jiving. I swear to God, it's almost like shucking and jiving. But it's like, dude, there's no way that you're reacting like this in real life. No. I just refuse to believe it. It's annoying. Some of it's funny. Some of it I love. Some of it I just absolutely despise. That's why I can barely like watch. The only reason why I'm watching the stream right now is because like I kind of need something to like go off of, and I'm trying to point out the problems of like what people are saying. But Cole's cool though. I don't know. What are you just gonna do with that? Let me check the chat real quick. Nothing in the chat. Okay. TCB. Let me put on something.
Bro, hold on. What happens to the fucking ad? Does it just disappear? Look at the baseball cap. Listen, this is. He is borderline.
Chapter 1111.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
he's obviously changing the tree. So
It's so clear, bro. He's making the freaking objects into rubber. It's rubber. It's just rubber, bro. God damn. It's getting fired. Just taking the rubber and hit it back, and then it's not rubber anymore and it blows up. God fucking damn, bro. God damn. Fuck.
reach around the world
This is
and grab
aggravating,
this
bro.
and then just fucking slap it on.
Man. Anyway, bro.
Where'd it come from?
I'd be vexed watching some of these streets. I'd be like, damn, use your common sense, people.
Luffy can't draw. How the fuck is he riding 56?
Yo, don't worry about it, bro. It's a cartoon. It's that simple.
Okay, Dragon Rashi. silly man. You're a mob. You better. Something.
Yo, that Mihawk meme is crazy. They be like, Mihawk paints his blade. Ah! Yo, I don't understand the Mihawk thing. Mihawk Zoro fans, they're like the worst things ever. Shanks fans would probably be too. It's just that Shanks is a Yonko and it's all justified, and they don't really have to like say anything. Mihawk though, the only reason why Mihawk is even getting anything from me is because his new bounty. His new bounty, the 3 billion, is close to like 4 billion. So it's like, oh, that's close to Shanks. So he has to be strong. I thought because of it, since he was like a warlord, he couldn't be fucking warlord. What are you doing? It's like tiers. It's literally warlord, admiral, Yonko, first tier captain. I mean, first commander. It's not that hard, bro. It's just not that hard.
So he swing batter, home run. Maniac laugh. Have a taste of your own medicine. Is that a SpongeBob explosion? What the fuck? Just random explosions. Like it's Sandy grabbing Patrick. Get over here. Oh, SpongeBob.
I don't want to be mean to people. Like if you just really just critique a nigga, bro, it's like it's just like you just being a hater. But it's true though. It's true though. It's like you critique, you're just saying what's wrong, and it is hate. Well, hate. It is what it is. But that's just bad, bro. That shit is just pretty stupid. And niggas just absorb it like, yeah, it's fine. Nah, this is kind of dumb.
Even after the fucking SpongeBob, fucking Toon Force explosion bullshit. And even, he's back. He's coming back. Even the guy that got his head cut off, he's coming back. The sandworm, Jupiter. Then let's get a move on. They really are immortal? No idea. But no matter what I do, they keep coming back. I've never heard of any race or ability granting that kind of power. We may be running, but I can still count this as a victory. Fucking K. Jibe, Zoro, hurry. We are on our way. Okay, so they're trying to get the boat off. We're on our way. It's faster just to run normally. Oh, is it? Okay, bet. In front of the ship, look. The fucking Vice Admirals?
Those Vice Admirals, though.
You're not going anywhere, truly.
Yo, people are going to be mad.
Whatever his name is, like fucking.
Was there, dog? I refuse to believe. I refuse to believe that Sanji's just gonna destroy everybody. I don't think Sanji's gonna get there in time. It's gonna be some climactic shit. Sanji's gonna save Bonnie because she's a woman, or yeah, she's a female.
One Piece will be on a 3 break. Where's the room displayed on the monitor? Yeah! A monster! It spoke! Who are you? Leave me be! Okay, so York will live this another damn day. Kizaru-san! Are you hurt? Let us treat you. My wounds run deep.
You should attend to them right away. Just let me rest.
Sweat.
Already.
Let me rest.
Dude, Kizaru seems pretty fine to me, man. Very depressed? Pretty fine to me. All that. Oh, I turned him into pizza! Oh, I threw him away! Oh, Luffy's busted! Dude. Anything to prove the Admiral, the Yonko agenda. That shit's, it's sad. It's the saddest thing I've ever seen. Ooh, I have a headache. But this is just to be funny. This is to entertain the fans. I don't mind this. But dude, he seems pretty fine. He seems pretty depressed. Anti-Admiral. Pro-Yonko. That's what it is on this stream. It's so dumb, bruh. It's like, why can't you just be objective? I don't know, though. Like, if we're still scaling the Luffy versus Kizaru fight, It's not even a real fight, dog. It's just not. It's not. It's not.
I'm seeing these guys.
It's like I love because it's a character thing. Oda wrote it as if like Kizaru's not even fighting Luffy like that. His objective is this thing, and like if he really like cared, he'd be up, bruh. He's talking. He'd be fighting Luffy right now, but he doesn't care.
But I had orders. And then I got turned into a ball of dough. The six savage injected yeast into me. My name is Porcelino, but I'm not Italian. I'm Japanese. Like, nigga, fucking do something.
Fucking do something.
He got gored by a pig.
It's funny, right? It's still funny.
My wounds are deep. Give me something for the pain. And let me go. Let him die. Ay, 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 ay. I don't want to fight him for me. Oh, Kizaru was like heavily, massively in.
How, bruh? He's literally okay, bruh. This is just pure ignorance. You can literally see the dude's fine. He's depressed. He can get up. But he just doesn't want to acknowledge it. He doesn't want to acknowledge that Kizaru and Luffy went down at the same time. Kizaru got back up before Luffy. Like, come on, dog. Like, give me a break. Then he sees the Iron Giant. That face, though, that Iron Giant, he makes the most beautiful face. His lips, his reaction faces, his eyes is just like popping out. His lips is perfect. One of the best like thumbnails. Great. But that giant is up though, man. Forgive me, Joy Boy. Face ass.
Something, nigga, is you. Whoa. Something way bigger than a giant just showed up on the northwest shore, looking like fucking Drake, man. Fucking walking tall. Big O style, yo. Big O. Uh-oh. The flames aren't even phasing it. It's like a titan in the middle of an inferno. And it seems to be growling something. Forgive me. Joy boy. An apology for what? Okay. There's a lot happening. There's so much happening in one chapter. It's unbelievable. A 3-week break, though. Next stream against you for me is going to be literally in the middle of April, which is like super sad. But there's so much to discuss. It's unbelievable, bro. There's so much to talk about. I can feel, oh yeah, there's so much to talk about. It's just otherworldly. Like, I would need to cover all these shits, all the theories, all the topics, and so on. Luffy just going insane once again. These guys still being immortal. Apparently, the Giants already have stories talking about the Sun God, and they
Rubber and he chipped it and he used his powers. He didn't do anything. How is this? Whatever, bro.
Rob Gucci pulling a Roronoda Zoro Nanimo. York is gonna be secured. Will Kaku die? Kizaru looking like a bitch. The Iron Titan, the Big O himself, walking on over. I brought so much. Oh shit.
Dead silence. I hate dead silence during the stream, but I gotta focus on editing. That's why I'm relying on Cole, bruh. But it's just like, all right. Maybe I should just go ahead and skip to the discussion.
I think it's happening stronger over the. I'm gonna have to go. Let's go. And times has a time. Yeah, it's possible.
He's gonna go into streaming with the guys
Oh, now I'm maybe not armed.
with the tier 3.
Fucking you. Cyborg ancient giants. Modern robots. Luby Poo. Kazulan with the.
And there they go. The One Piece tier 3 guys. There we go. Let's get ready for a whole bunch of nonsense. But shout out to these guys though. Yo, I got a headache.
Show my age. Okay, let me get the 2, 3, 6, 1. Here we go, boys. Saddle up, get ready.
But they've been fighting. They've been.
Bro, we can't say, bro.
Tier 3!
Bro, that's what I'm saying. If you say we're dead, then not.
Yo, what up?
This is why when has Oda not, like, what's it called, off-screen fights? That's what I'm trying to, like, understand.
They keep making Zoro for the past.
Hello. I'm pretty sure because
I just want you to know that you said
the agenda's over.
that Lucci was walking menacing.
Looking like fucking Mahoraga walking through Osakuna shit. Like, damn. Alright.
I just want you to know that took 110% for him to even move a step. Bro was
That nigga was dying. He was a life support. Yes,
literally.
We did the final smash ones.
He literally licked his mark. He was shaking and trembling.
It's crazy that people want to say that Zoro.
Is there anybody in the chat? Nope, nobody in the chat.
So he's just fooling around while he's cruising.
My thing is,
We know he's fooling around because you didn't use King of Hell or sure.
No.
We gotta stop. Wait a minute.
I got a question. What would you rank that attack of Zoro that he did to Lucci? Was that one of his strongest attacks?
I mean, it had a Kakusaki on it. I mean, was it like King of Hell per se? I don't think so, but maybe it was a mistake by Oda. Who knows? But I would just say like that attack's probably up there. Like I would say it's probably in the same ballpark as like let's say because Zoro's stronger now. Was back then
Cole, let me pause you real quick before you answer.
It's a low level.
Go. This nigga calm down, dog. Calm down. I was dead. Go. Bro, just say it. Say what you gotta say.
Is it better than 3,000 worlds? Because you can put Kakaraki in any attack you want.
Exactly.
Wait.
The power scaling. Is it better than 3,000 worlds? Who cares? How do you even power scale attacks?
Cole, let me ask you this too. On attacks.
Leave it alone, Bobby.
Year 5 Luffy, and he was punching. Remember when he was punching Rob Lucci, and Rob Lucci was like, "I'm about to black out from this." How comparable is that to what Zoro's last attack was? These attacks that he. So which one is?
That's very interesting though, because the Dawn Rocket literally knocked Lucci. It was like a one-hit KO. We didn't see any. I don't even remember Conqueror's Haki on that shit.
So let me.
This is so. He has to be using Conqueror's Haki. So it's like, dude, Oda, we don't know. Power scaling is stupid. God. We don't know. He has to show. He doesn't give us a proper idea when people are using Conqueror's Haki or not.
Yeah, right. Something that you covered, but it's an assumption to be fair. There is that again, Oda skipped it. We don't know what happened against the Seraphim. We have no idea how much damage he took against them. Same for, let's say, Zoro, though. Zoro took damage too against them, you assume. But we just don't know because Oda had that whole part set. We skipped the whole thing, so I don't know.
Yeah, Zoro had bandages on after the serpent thing.
But I think also Lucci got some marks on him too.
Yeah,
right. So
yeah, they both had damages before. Yeah.
Yeah. But so like all I'm saying though is that ultimately speaking, no attack that Zoro's done, off screen or on screen, is stronger than the Dawn Rocket. And at some point he did
I believe that. I think that because remember Luffy used 3 attacks. That's how he got Lucci in that stand. Lucci got up like in. We didn't see when he got up, but he moved from where he was. He moved from where he was.
I don't want to hear this 30-second bullshit. I
told y'all.
That's a lot.
The part was wrong. We don't know when he got up, but he moved from the position because remember he went to the rubble, and then he was next to Kaku. So we don't know when they went to the rocket when he moved his position to somewhere else. So he wasn't down
early in the stream. But the idea is that after he got hit by the Dawn Rocket, various things happen over the course of time. So it's like you have to have Chopper get to that location in the first place. Then when he finally does get there, there's 1 minute left. Then Luffy has to get there too, and then it takes him a few seconds to get from the Fabio area to the Lava area. But then afterwards, we cut to the citizens, and the citizens have to now lock down the entire bottom area, and then if some folks are still in the Lava area, they have to migrate from the Lava area to the bottom area. And then we cut to Lucci and Kaku. After Kaku simply fought Sugamaru off screen because they have the bloody nose now. So all I'm saying is that there was clearly, like, that's why I say it was a prolonged period of time. You don't know how much time, but it was prolonged. It wasn't like 32 seconds. That's cap. That's cap.
When they arrived, they cut back. Didn't they cut back to Rob Lucci when they arrived?
Well, no, because I had to go through this. They show you a panel of the civilians. I mean, the citizens. They have to lock down the entire area. So right here. So they arrive to the Labo area, and then after they arrive to the Labo area, then there's a smaller panel underneath that panel, and it has Egghead. So Egghead, Labo phase, Frontier Dome. Danger, beware of intruders. All research staff evacuate to the Fabio phase and lock down the factory. So they have to lock down the factory. They have to evacuate from the upper layer to the bottom layer.
I'm happy the researchers actually got to live. That was such a like, oh damn, he died. Like all these innocent people. And all of a sudden, nah, Giant saved him. It's so beautiful.
And then we cut over, and then we see more time has passed. The fighting has stopped because they're fighting before the Seraphim. That's all stopped. And so Tomorrow, who was active before, is now on his ass, and Kaku's over him, like giving him the Sukuna speech.
He's there too. That's what I'm saying. Lucci moved from the rubble, so he's not in the rubble that Luffy.
Correct.
So he already moved.
And he's patched
up. You don't know when
he
got up.
Right, and he's also patched up too.
Yeah.
So and then that takes time. So like there is this, and that's why like on Twitter it was obviously like it's Twitter's Kansas place, duh. You have to kind of like pick and choose your battles here, but it was a little bit kind of annoying seeing that there was like a lot of Luffy downplay on what Luffy did because it's always an attempt to try and make Zoro and Luffy closer to each other, but obviously
To me, bruh. If I'm a YouTuber and I had the power, I wouldn't even discuss Zoro. Some of the nonsense is just so ridiculous. Like Zoro and Luffy, it's just, dude. If you're actually coming to me with the Zoro and dude, I'm gonna look at you like you're crazy. Like I'll be like, no, you need to stop because I'm not even gonna engage you in your stupidity. That's how these YouTubers need to like roll. But like a lot of YouTubers just go with it because why? I don't know. This is annoying. I don't want to hear about this shit no more. I don't give a fuck about Zoro, bruh. It's just fucking stupid. Talk about the fucking chapter. But these niggas don't give a fuck. All they care about is power scaling. It's like, god damn. All this time and it's just like scaling your power. It's so gay. Oh, this guy's dick is so big and fucking massive. What the fuck? Oh my god.
which made a smoke screen, which allowed him to escape Mars too. Mars was like right there, and then Lucci powers down, and he's still talking and yapping. So all I'm saying is that like, like even though Zoro, I think he scarred Lucci this chapter. Okay, fine.
He did 110%.
Fair enough.
Unless he has like that Kaido factor.
But that's what I'm saying though. It's like the scar ultimately is irrelevant compared to Lucci still standing tall and not being knocked out.
Yeah, my thing is you can't
but
say that
I'm
for
saying
that's a low level attack from Zoro. Like compared
I
to
don't
the
think
attacks
it
that
is.
Why don't you?
It's not, but you
Because
said
there
it's
was
stronger.
because there was
You
Conqueror's
said it-
hockey on the attack in the last chapter. That's what I'm saying.
No, but
I need
that's
my
not- that's not
glasses.
the Conqueror. We're saying it's a low level attack in jet like a pistol. You can put Conqueror attack. We're saying it's a low level Zoro attack.
Conqueror's hockey. Everybody's scaling. Nobody knows when Conqueror's. Nobody knows when King of Hell being used. Everybody just assumes. There's nothing on the fucking page that confirms anything. And everybody just goes with it. They fucking go with it. It's disgusting.
But remember, keep
It's
in mind
just
that he already
stupid, man.
had
That's why I like Moors, because like Moors made a video. It's like, dude, we don't know when Conqueror's hockey is being used at all. And he's so right about some things, dog. Moors is wrong, but Moors is right. We have no idea when Conqueror's hockey is actually being used since Wano. We just don't. Only indications when people are getting knocked out and when it's like some that lightning shit is dumb. It's dumb, bro. That black lightning shit doesn't indicate anything at all. It doesn't indicate nothing at all. And the fact that people just go on this thing, go off like, oh, Garp used Conqueror. No, we have no idea. Just because Luffy has Conqueror's hockey, maybe Dragon has. You don't even know if Dragon has Conqueror's hockey. He probably does. I mean, Garp is freaking Luffy's granddad, so he probably does. But it's not confirmed, for Christ's sakes, dog. It's not confirmed. It just isn't. It's not fucking confirmed. It just isn't. What? Just draw a panel of somebody getting knocked out. That's all he had to do. And he didn't do that. He didn't do that, dog. It's Garp of all people. So it's not Conqueror's hockey, dog. I'm sorry. It's just regular fucking hockey and some Galaxy Fist bullshit.
But Cole, like Mihawk said, I'm not gonna hunt rabbits with a cannon. So I'm gonna hunt him with the reason
he used a three-prong hellfire can at the beginning of the fucking fight, though.
and then he goes down to
Cole got here.
One attack.
Now, after he got here, can we talk about the big thing? The big fucking.
Yeah, Cole, what do you think?
Something
Why is the
For the love of God, these niggas keep coming and they're talking about dumb shit. I swear. This 2-piece, 3-piece, 4-piece chicken McNugget shit.
Listen. I can understand. So, real quick, because I can understand, because obviously people want Zoro to be up there with Luffy, but we're just seeing like he's not Luffy.
He's not. It's just. He's not.
But there's always going to be an
I
intent.
agree.
That's all I'm
I
saying.
agree that Luffy's stronger, but I'm talking about what happened in this thing. If you look at Lucci after he fought Luffy, and then look at him after he fought Zoro, tripling like he's about to fucking.
You're crazy today.
Real quick, right there. You're not comparing light to light. It's after a prolonged period of time that we see Lucci after getting patched up. Then we see it. After the attack, Lucci is knocked out. He literally. He says, my mind is slipping away from me.
Absolutely. That's clear writing. You can see. That's clear. Oh, boom. And it's just gone. Zoro does not even compare. I don't. Dog. Zoro and Sanji, all they can do against the Admirals, defend themselves. Just like we saw in Whitebeard's crew. You know, that's all they're going to do. But ultimately, they're going to get the upper hand because, you know. But the Straw Hat crews are kind of different. I'm comparing Zoro to Rayleigh, you know, because Rayleigh could like handle himself against Kizaru. It's like, okay, he at least defend himself. And who's the next guy? Whitebeard, Marco. He can handle himself. Yeah. Marco's up there with Rayleigh, I suppose. Rayleigh right now, at least. Lucy just getting destroyed by like Luffy. He's like, oh, I'm losing power, and it's like blood coming out of his mouth. He's like, ah, fuck, and Luffy just laughing in the background. It's funny. I feel my mind slipping away from me. Oh God, Lucci, no. But it's okay though. He took on a Yonko and he got fucking slapped. He got destroyed. That's what's supposed to happen. And Sentomaru gave. The thing is, I really thought Vegapunk was getting out of here because Sentomaru was like, "Yo, I thought you got this shit," and I thought I don't know. That's why I still don't think Vegapunk's dead yet. Is he dead? Is he dead? How long has the stream even gone on? I'm gonna go on for like an hour at least. But this is cheating because it's like this is a stream on the background. It's not really you talking.
It was a callback to Ennis Lobby. He said the exact same thing and he wasn't done. They still continue fighting.
So they even out the panels. When you see his panels are blacking out for you to see his perspective. And it's like if you can't even control your body, but with Zoro, you're walking around. It's clear difference in power level there. It's clear.
And the crazy, I understand. I would not compare those two because, like, number one, when we say we're calling it Hellfire, King of Hell, just because he has the wisp on his blade. I would not say that though, because we've only seen him go into that form one time. The only thing that I would call it is it just signifies he's got a stronger level or a higher level of Conqueror's Haki on his blades than what he's previously had before. Because
that's an assumption though. Like, we don't know that's how it works, which we have no idea yet. But
the challenge though is, see, you have to take your cues from Zoro. Because there's a lot of details missing from the fight. The pacing is off, and I feel like whenever you're looking at Zoro, when he gets serious about a fight, he shows you. So when he gets serious about a fight and he's going all out, he puts his headband on. He puts his bandana on.
Hold on.
He did not. I don't know. It might have been a tough fight, but I can't.
For sure,
Zoro's not giving me the same cues he does. Whenever he's fighting stronger opponents, when he puts his bandana on, it means something. Because otherwise, I can't take Zoro seriously in the fight.
But like he had a wardrobe change, so
one,
the bandana's not gonna be there.
Two is that
he had a wardrobe change, so his bandana's not gonna be there. Oh, that's so stupid. Dude, you gotta put the bandana. Oh, put the bandana in the pocket. Maybe he's trolling. I think he's trolling. He has to be trolling. My fault. He has to be trolling.
Take the cues from the other Straw Hats. The other Straw Hats were getting fed up with how long the fight was taking. Literally. That's why they got Jime to grab Zoro because it was taking way too much time. And they needed to escape.
No, it's not because it was taking too long. It's not because it was taking too long, my man. It's because they had to get out of time. They're running from the. They have
to leave. Yeah, that's why it's taking too long. But they have to leave. If they didn't have to leave, they wouldn't care. Yeah, they wouldn't care.
It's the same thing. It's one the same.
Because they have to leave.
But the thing is that. The thing is that
that's what matters is next.
Yeah, the thing is that Oda has done this before.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. Oda has done this before.
Oh, me? Who wants to go? I don't know what you got.
No, you go ahead. You go ahead.
Bro, they've been talking about this before you go here. I don't know why we're
look. Okay, well, I said, right? Keep in mind that they were still fighting before Saturn arrived on the island. Before Saturn arrived on the island, Lucci and Zoro was still, that's when it started off essentially. So the idea that this is a bit Iza and Zoro is not even remotely the case. So Usopp, Usopp says, no, not Usopp. It's Usopp tells Sanji that they're haven't fighting yet, and then Jibei says, "I will drag him by force if I need to," and then Sanji says, "What a burden." So you have three Straw Hats in terms of Usopp saying that they're still not done yet. G-Bay saying, I will drag him here by force.
So Rob Lucci's still walking around though. That's a fucking problem. Rob Lucci's gonna play another part in this, because like Rob Lucci's he's that guy right now. His Sheik is just he's too useful. He's gonna be that fly on the wall, that big ass mosquito or the spider. Rob Lucci's just that nigga. I'm sorry. He gave him all the information that he needed. He's still standing. He may be hurt. He may be down for a while. But I wonder what's gonna happen.
Yeah, but remember that Zoro couldn't even touch him for a good long minute. Remember that? They were fighting for like a long period of time.
Oh, and another thing. Mo, Zoro. Okay, it's interesting. You can say that Zoro. They weren't playing around. They weren't goofing off. Zoro wasn't playing. That's stupid. Rob Lucci. You can clearly see Rob Lucci was strong enough to do this thing. No, Rob Lucci was strong enough to to withstand the spotted leopard 3-sword style when he got hit smack dab, and he's still okay. So that indicates that Rob Lucci just wasn't Zoro just got a little bit serious, and he said, you know what, time to focus up, and then he did it. But that just means that Rob Lucci was they're on the same level, basically. That's what that tells me. Zoro may be stronger. Who the fuck cares, bro? They're on the same level. It's tears, bro. It's not. 14, 6. Bro, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That's what you're supposed to get out of the story. Okay, this guy's level is close to this guy, maybe. Who knows? You're not supposed to. Zoro. Come on, bro. You don't have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. It's stupid. It's just, oh god. Anyway, back to editing.
I felt like the entire I think it was just Rosa. And in fact, they even trade, but they even trade blows. Felt like the entirety of what was it? Like the first time he was on Pika's body, they were trading blows back and forth. Then Pika loses that sword fight. Then he goes to his own. He goes to the body again. He starts to hunt him down. Then he tries to get him down again. Can't. He has to dodge all these stalagmite things, and then it finally wraps up. So that's a mid-hit. Zoro takes no damage, but the idea is that Zoro had to exert a lot, especially when he had used 3,000 worlds and had to use hockey for the first time that we saw, like hardening, which made him very happy. So that was a mid-hit. This I think is high for sure, guaranteed. High tree.
Cool, you know what? There's no way you can hide it if somebody doesn't touch you, bro. That's crazy. There's no way.
I'll say.
Pika was the same way.
I wonder how they're gonna do the Akainu Kuma scene in the anime. That shit's gonna be funny. Or they're probably just gonna blur it out.
He was in his ultimate form when the fight started off.
We don't know that.
As far as we know, when he has the green embers on his sword, that's King of Hell. Until Oda says,
we don't even know.
No, I mean I agree with that.
But you're applying. Okay, it's like saying we see Gear 4 Bound Man, but no, actually he's not really Gear 4 because his hockey flames aren't as
It doesn't make any sense because you're saying that he was on King of Hell at the beginning of the fight. Right?
Yes.
Then if King of Hell is way stronger than his 3-sword style, right? Then you see Rob Lucci get scarred up right now. So how? Just like remember when he's fighting Kaido, he did a 3-sword tornado. He did a tornado attack. He did a tornado attack to Kaido. That didn't scar him. He had to go above that. That's when it scarred him. Right? So how did he scar him before with his ultimate form, but then he scarred him with a low level attack? That doesn't make any sense.
I don't think it's a low level attack. I don't understand.
Okay, let's say even if you want to say it's not a low level attack, let's say that. How did it scar him and the King of Hell didn't scar him? That doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
Yo, they've been going on about this for how long? When are they gonna get to the chapter? Why does this shit matter, bruh? That's why I listen to other people, bruh. Because they talk about the chapter. That's why I like the One Piece podcast. That's why I like Brago stream. Because at least they talk about the chapter. Maybe they get into too much power scaling. At least they fucking... These guys are nerds, dog. What the fuck is this?
We're now to the tail end of that fight where they went for a long period of time before even Saturn arrived on the island. But Luffy had round 1 and round 2 against Kizaru and Jay, and that fight was still over, and Luffy, Zoro and Lucci are fighting each other. And obviously, it's like that Lucci wasn't knocked out. It's round 10, round 11. Yeah, he's lost the bout, and which makes more sense to me. But he's not knocked out. Maybe, for example, Zoro couldn't use King of Hell anymore because it uses up too much hockey. So he didn't want to say have his hockey be drained to the point where like he was going to kill himself.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe.
That is plausible headcanon. That is
just how it's headcanon to assume that in chapter 1093, those flaming
Yo, everything's fucking headcanon, dog. Everything's headcanon. Every goddamn thing's headcanon. Shit that's just like super not. If it's not like super just true, if it's just like fact, like you're reading this and this, and if it doesn't translate to, if you're not seeing it, no, bro, I'm sorry. You can't. No, there's just tears. There's no 1, 2, 3, 4 top 10. There's just tears. There's just tears, dog. I'm sorry.
Just let him go, dog. Just let him go.
Nothing's concrete in One Piece. Absolutely zero. Nothing's concrete unless it's just super spelled out for you. Luffy punching Zoro. No, Luffy punching Rob Lucci. He gets knocked out. Zoro doing his move against Rob Lucci. He's still standing. Who's powerful? What level's close? Awaken Luffy or come on, dog. It's not close. Zoro's down here. Luffy's up there. There's a reason. But that argument's just retarded, bro. I can't even fathom that shit. That's like a different side of Twitter, that's weirdness. That's mental illness. That's a mental illness if you actually think that Zoro or it's trolling. That's it. That's why I don't consider it real. It's like, oh, these aren't real people. Yo, I don't want to be mean, but these aren't real people, bruh.
The most important thing was that Conqueror's blast, Cole.
You see, so that to me was because the Big Mom sound wave thing. We said like the whole island area. That now again, let's just say that this is not his best move because I'm assuming he has better shit at some point in the future. But obviously, Conqueror's hockey on that scale with the actual sound wave coming out of that's impressive. And honestly, now I'm like, okay, the Goro's still looking pretty damn good. They have G-Bay says that Marcus Morris has a fuck ton of hockey. Same thing and we're seeing the hockey here with Warkery. These guys, they might be. I'm not too sure, but they could be Charlie Admirals now. I don't know.
Mind you, Jinbei is saying
one at a time.
Jinbei's saying all of this. Jinbei's saying all of this. Yep.
So they still pass admirals just by the regeneration alone, because if you look at the chapter, you see the one who's transformed to the swords, that we don't know what other like projectile abilities they got, just based on their stamina alone. And then if you see their skill of their attacks, it's like ain't nobody really lasting against them. It's like in a true 1v1,
they can outlast.
We can't talk about stamina if we've seen admirals fighting for 10 days at full strength. Logia also have regen. And
Gang up top.
Julius, let Yogi go, dog.
What to say is that notice how Jinbei says that they have like what did he say, to them having an immense amount of hockey, and he's saying this with the knowledge of being on Wano when Kaido and Luffy were battling, and there was a bunch of hockey, like spreading around in Onigashima. So like it goes to like it attests to like how much hockey they have.
I mean, I'm not too sure if that's like,
I was gonna say, actually, Jinbei comments on Shanks' hockey and their hockey. And he said Shanks had monstrous, and then he said these guys are unreal hockey.
Yeah. Those are real.
I mean, I would just say, like, in order to say, like, how much hockey do they have compared to other, like, emperors? I don't know if they're, like, at that stage, per se. I mean, I haven't seen, like, infusion yet, per se, like, from any. Now, someone just said that maybe.
Hey, to me, I don't know. This just the hockey thing is weird because it's like Luffy the Emperor is there, they've seen Kai. I think their hockey is just like on a different. They're like,
So
they
if it's
have
like
to
a
be like,
generation thing, it could be like a hockey thing. I'm
I
not too
don't
sure.
know.
But
Their I don't know.
the idea though that they
There
have
has to be
strong
like
hockey,
as up
and
as
I wonder
like
if that
the
also
Emperor's
ties
because it's
to
saying monstrous
the
hockey.
ominous feeling
This is
that
monstrous
Jinbei and
hockey. Yeah, it's like it has to be up
guys
with the
got
Emperor's.
when Jay first arrived. Yeah, when Sam first arrived, they had an ominous feeling. Like, is it because of the hockey or is it something else entirely? So
I wanted to like that. Like I wanted to continue on to a point that you made earlier in the stream, and it had to do with like the hockey being tied to like the life force.
Yeah.
And thing. I think it's a possibility that they're able to use hockey without like probably running out because they're immortal. Because like we've seen like Zoro, even he feels.
I'm about to finish editing, guys. I wonder if people's actually like been here for that long. There's no way. There's no way in hell. It's impossible. If I was like, the viewer, I'd just skip the like slow moments, and just.
Real quick. I don't know if the hockey thing ties directly, let's say, to one's lifespan, let's say, life force, because like Luffy can run out of hockey in Gear 4, and then he can still fight without hockey. So he can still do his own thing, and so but because normally it's more associated with a will. That's the whole point here. Like willpower and hockey seem to be more in juxtaposition. Like the stronger your will is, the more powerful your hockey can like be exerted. Whether that's like going to be opposition or conquerors, armament, like your will is very, very synonymous with hockey. Lifespan is kind of like maybe it is, maybe it's not. It's kind of unclear at times. Like Zoro's going to potentially die if Emma took too much of his hockey, but then Luffy uses all of his hockey and then he can still fight. So it's like, I'm not sure if that's like that. It may be consistent. Honestly, I mean realistic,
but there's also like the point that like anytime these characters go into like battles where they're putting their life on the line, they do grow their hockey. So in some way that it does have like a tie to their lifespan. Like the willpower is more along the lines of like what you said, like amplifying their power because they're driving themselves more and they're becoming more ambitious in what they want to do in the battle.
So,
but like,
I really like what
I will
you're
say
saying
this.
here because
It is very interesting after this.
No, hold on. Sky King, let Jamal talk.
Look at you, Julius. Oh, what's going on?
And I'm calling him
wheeling the baton, like, hey, get in order, niggas.
He has to, bro. He has to.
I'm editing this video. I may look crazy as hell. I'm laughing at myself right now.
All Yukos and Sky King can go.
I think that's the end of the stream. Oh my god. Well, it's the end of me, like, this part of editing this video at least. I'm starting to be quiet now.
So I'm not trying to like, I'm not trying to. Wano seems stronger to me. Okay, and then for some reason we see like a Grim Reaper at the end of his fight with King, and since then I don't know, something feels off with Zoro. I thought maybe he might be screw or something, but it definitely seems like there's a potential that he got his hockey, half, or he lost some of his power.
Did you fall down these stairs and
Let's not entertain
this man fell down these stairs.
Sky King, go.
So anyway,
all the major fights are gonna happen at Alabama.
Zoro, is your name Sky King? Oh.
He's my son, Zoro's Sky King Jr. over here.
Nice.
Alright, anyway. So, first off, Cole, you gotta make that Gorosei video next week, because you need to apologize after these last couple of years.
I'm thinking about it. Wait. Years? Whoa.
Years, Mr.
Yes, years.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Whoa. I have been always ambitious.
Why can't you just admit that you're wrong? Why can't niggas just admit, oh, I'm wrong. Oh, I'm wrong about Garp. Oh, I'm wrong about the Gorosei. That's not that fucking hard, bruh. Niggas is so pompous and...
Either they could be civilian level, or they could be high as hell. But I don't know how high. But however, I've been kind of... I've said before, I don't think they're Yonko level. And I think that's still the same. That's it.
I don't know. They have to be. They're just this. I don't know. You can say that they're not attack wise. I don't know if they're Yonko level, but my nigga, they're up there, dog. They're invincible, bro. They're like if a Yonko fights them, it's like what are they gonna do? I mean, I don't know.
I don't know yet if the teleportation is hot. However, because Lucy said like, oh, because
I don't know yet if the teleportation is hockey. Of course you don't know, nigga. You're not the fucking creator. You just watch. Nobody knows. Why would you even? It's clearly goddamn magic, bro. Like goddamn. These guys, these guys are trying to add science to this shit. Like, bro, what?
But then third, all this stuff just is a potential notch under Emu's belt. Because think about it. They served him, and now we're seeing who also has feet. So it's like we know Dragon Ball stuff. The Ginyu Force were cool at the time.
No way.
They still serve Frieza.
Okay. I'm happy that was the point you're trying to make.
More than one thing.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, the Ginyu Force, they were cool and all. But at the end of the day,
yeah, there's also 5 of them as well.
Right. I was scared, bro. I thought you were literally I thought you were comparing to like really
Ginyu Force members.
So what do you think this is Luffy is gonna turn into a frog?
But my point is, like, the more and more we see of these guys, they are very, very, very impressive. However, I am concerned, yet again, I keep saying, why haven't they moved? Which, you know, the rest of
He doesn't, though.
He won't.
He really doesn't need to explain why they need to move.
And also too, like, I'm not too sure if actually, like,
Yo, there's a lot of reasons why. One, the girls say haven't like been in the story because one, there hasn't been a reason to. There just hasn't been a reason because we follow the Straw Hats. There hasn't been a reason. This Saturn was about to fail and this shit was about to get out. Fuck everything. Let's go there now. Because this is literally Vegapunk is spilling the truth of the entire world. They show up. I think like I don't know if like Oda would pan to that because the Straw Hats aren't there, but the Straw Hats are here, and this is something as a world. There's of course the Gorosei are here. I don't think the Gorosei strength is just interesting because them summoning and just pulling up. They wouldn't do that because they're the Gorosei. They can't risk death, bro. I can see that shit. But Luffy not being able to do anything scares me. The only hope is probably Shanks, because Hockey is just like, Hockey trumps all. That's what I know. Hockey trumps all.
Like this chapter, they're impressive for sure, but Saturn himself hasn't been all that like great compared to like what we're seeing right now. So
He's right. Saturn hasn't done shit. He has poison and he can hit things, and he's a giant. They're ass. All the Gorosei are ass. Even the fucking, like anybody can fucking deflect that, dog. It's just that like their durability and their stamina is just insane. They're eventually going to wear you down. Like them versus Zoro, oh that's slaughter, bruh. I'm sorry, that's slaughter. Because Zoro's eventually gonna get worn down, bruh. Like Zoro's just gonna run away. You can't do anything against that. Sorry, like what's about ability? No wonder they think they're so. They are. They are literally the gods of the world because nobody can touch them. Nobody can touch these guys, dog. Like they deserve that title. Nobody can even touch these niggas.
Though to be fair, he had an ominous feeling to him when he arrived. So I don't know if that ominous feeling is also tied to his hockey level. Yeah. But at the same time, again, even though we saw this like roar of Congress hockey and so on, Gory and Brogy block the attack that he does, following up, and then they send him packing. Like, get out of here.
They look like caricatures, bro. They're just like
a glimpse of what they're gonna be fighting later on. They're not gonna show all their abilities until we get in that fight with them. That's when they're gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
They're not gonna do all this stuff like now.
I was gonna say, do you have anything you wanted to say, Yamato?
Damn, I wasn't trying to say you put on the spot like that. I was just trying to.
Okay.
Speak up, man.
What about you, Weezy?
My question is for people like Ziz that keep saying this shit about what were they doing? Why weren't they fiction or non-fiction, real life, non-real life? Where a head of a military
Thank you, bruh.
constantly moving. And
Thank you. Some common sense.
Oh, I got it. No, wait, I got you. You're King Gravity.
Bro, who the fuck cares about Kiroki? This is One Piece. Who go fuck got my guy? Kiroki, get that stupid shit up out of here.
Yes, but he's not secretly doing it.
Yeah, that was like
He's also not moving. You said an example of them moving. Were they not moving?
I mean, not like this.
You meant moving in correlation to them being active.
Give me a second. I'll cook
Yeah, they stay with it. They stay there in their post. It's just because Vegapunk, they won't even come here if Vegapunk was going to do this message. They're definitely not going to come.
Speaking of the message, do we really think that it's in Kamabaka?
We don't.
So yeah, Sill's theory could be honestly on point because like I think like right now you have Mars. He's here. He's actually inside the fucking building, and he's going to grab York. And then also I think maybe save Kaku, but who the hell knows. So if he does, let's say like the entire upper area is gonna be just obliterated, like let's say a giant attack by Mars. But it's still gonna play.
Wait,
Because
I like this one.
You think Shaka knew the only way they don't know is if York? Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, really quick. So on the topic of like York and Kaku being up there, we just saw what's her name, Katarina Devon. We just saw her on the island.
No, she's off down. She's leaving with an
Yeah, but she was on the island
work
prior to her leaving the island, though. She was on the island. What was she doing on the island? There's a lot of time passed since we left the lab in the Labo beer. What's it called?
Labostratum, Labo phase, yeah.
Yeah, so it's been a while since the ship left. It's been a while since, Usopp.
They were there what, like a day because we saw the Blackbeard ship.
Because if he didn't, that means York knows where it's broadcasting. If he did, then he probably tricked her and is tricking the Gorsey right now.
Well,
I don't know what's going on.
Didn't York not share with Punk Records, so that would mean that she did not receive information from Punk Records herself?
No, she just didn't share her.
No, she can receive. I think she received it, but she just never uploaded her experiences and stuff. So I don't think Vegapunk is this stupid. I think he has a plan. That's why he's doing this. Oh, get my coffee. Oh, nobody's gonna come here and stop us. I think he's doing some 4D chess.
Yeah, that portrayal makes it solidified that ain't gonna stop. That coffee drinking makes sense.
I think he's tricking fully confident in their ways, and it would end up being like if his plan had succeeded in like Kuma having the actual bomb blowing up on Kamabaka Queendom, he would have taken out the message there at Kamabaka, right? And then them raiding Egghead, it would have been successful. But since Vegapunk betrayed them basically twice over, or multiple times over, then he's failed on multiple levels that he didn't even realize. So I kind of like that idea.
I got one quick question.
Okay.
Yeah. It's kind of a two-part question because
you liar.
Why
man.
didn't they? Because the two-part question has to do with something. Has to do with charging. And what I mean by charging is.
I'm listening.
Why didn't they just summon back Saturn and Kizaru and just use that fucking thing they destroyed Lucia with?
They can't use it without York.
They need more energy.
It was a one-time thing. That's why they needed York.
York? Okay, we are reading 10 piece. Holy shit.
Wait, hold on. Before you shut it down, let him explain.
Let me explain what happened. York provided the mother flame to them. They used it on the Lucia. Now that's why when Saturn comes, he was like, "Oh, get York in the power plant to make more mother flame to use weapon again." They can't use.
May I respond?
That's what happened.
I was gonna say respond, Julius. Well, may I respond?
Well, yeah.
May I respond, dog, please?
I'm pretty sure she never gave them the the what's it called? The Mother Flame. She just knows how to recreate the Mother Flame.
Correct.
Yes.
That is correct.
Yes. That's
No,
what
she
you
gave-
mean.
she gave them
The Mother Flame.
So
Yeah.
She gave them the Mother Flame is like a power split. She gave them it. She said it.
When did she do that?
Hold on, all the Vega.
When they captured when Zoro captured her or whatever, there was when she was sitting down, she's the one. She said everything. She gave them the Mother Flame, all that stuff. That's why Saturn said. Yes,
She did. Dora gave him the
use
fucking Mother Flame.
without her. That's why they want her.
Yeah, she's the one that gave him.
That means
Yeah.
they pick her up to with Kizaru. In Saturn, they said the then they used that thing.
No, they just met.
That's
no,
what I'm
no,
stupid.
they just met your. Hold on. They can't use the Mother Flame. They have to make it. It takes time to make. You get what I'm saying? That's why they do the power and your.
Zoro. How do we know that
right
power is the Mother Flame?
Hold on.
The Mother Flame.
Yeah, hold on. Real quick. So, in chapter 1089, right? York tells them, "Why is the fleet surrounding the island? Are you going to war with me?" And then Jupiter says, "York, we have changed our minds. Are you able to create the Mother Flame too?" And then she says, "Oh, now you're play along. Yes, I'm not surprised you want it. I'm glad I sent it to you. Yes,
Thank you.
Deserved.
Thank you
Deserved
very
by
much.
who?
Like I said.
I just want to say this. He ain't about no 7-6 piece. He be smooth back.
He gave it to them. That's why they want her in the power plant to make it again. And they don't care about no York. They would have killed. If she could have made it, they would have killed her. They don't care about her.
Yeah, they want York because York is an asset, and because like, they can't use that gigantic thing to destroy the kingdom.
We assume that.
Hey, Dito Black, Chivergo. I do anything, bruh. If you know me, and you follow my Twitter, I don't even know if people still here.
I do have like a question in regards to that.
Moala, oh my gosh, she looks like Rico Nasty. She looks so beautiful. God.
Wouldn't that mean like they had more? She essentially had more time to send them more Mother Flame material. Like over the time, right? But my question is like, is that device that Emu used made recently, or has it been there?
We don't know.
The device, we don't know.
The only thing we know is she gave them the Mother Flame. Yeah, she gave them the Mother Flame. They used it. They want her in the power plant to make more. That's the only thing we know so far.
Did you have anything you want to say, Sega?
Absolutely.
No, I was in agreement with Janoi, and I thought it was hating to try to shut him out when he was just giving a legit fact.
Okay, Yamato, did you have anything you wanted to say?
No, I'm good. I'm just.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry, shit. I'm just listening.
Okay, I was gonna say some of you guys have been quiet, like Mike Guy, Mini Mongo. Did you guys have anything you want to say?
Oh, sorry, I was actually just getting some ice cream.
I was getting some ice cream. That's great.
I was gonna say that regarding Giant. Cole, did you see where it said, he's saying an apology to Joy Boy? So, do you think that one, it's where something happened in the past with Joy Boy to where either he was betrayed, or is it an aspect of where people are like they got to the end of the story and they just failed?
I think it's failed.
So yeah, because obviously we know that they lose that time. It never happens to have big loss, obviously. Hence why the current order is established with the world government and so on.
We also know
now because I'm not too sure. Let's say that involved the original Poseidon, because there was an apology letter written on the
from Joy Boy.
Yeah, from Joy Boy to her, and then I think Zunisha was also punished for a crime too. Now I'm not too sure. Let's say whatever the robot did back then also involved what happened 200 years ago, and like why it went active then, we have no idea. But I feel like there's probably something going on with Joy Boy had a mission of some kind for it, and then it failed that mission for whatever reason up until Luffy, it tried to exit again, and then it failed when it got the Holy Land, and then now comes Luffy, now it's gonna do its thing here. But outside of that, I think that there's a lot of lore to be had for sure in this chapter. Like the giants are aware of Luffy's actual physical form. Like they must have like a mirror of the sun god somewhere. They have sun themed attacks and defense moves, that kind of shit. And then you have this, and also too, someone noted as well that this giant that we see, this robot thing, is probably themed off of the ancient giants because it's taller than the giants by several times, and then it has the horns too. So
wait, you know if it's taller than the giant?
Yeah, they say this. They say.
Much better. Did you guys hear me?
Than the Giants.
Much better. Oh, thank God. Okay, I repaired my.
Yeah, something way bigger than the Giants just showed up. Yes, exactly. So.
Well, can I hit you with a question or not? I don't know if you want to consider it a question or not, but like, so if you at the last couple of chapters, do you feel like it's been emphasized that the Giants are saying they seen what Nika looked like already? So if they if the Giants recognize what Nika looks like, why do when Mother Caramel makes the sun, they call it Nika or the sun god?
This man and Mother Caramel.
So the
I knew it. Always comes back to this.
No, that's too much though. So to me, it feels like she's creating life from fire. So it's like reminiscent of the sun god per se. Like it may not have like an actual physical form, then they kind of go from there. You know.
And what I'm saying is like it's like, okay, we know the fire don't dissipate. So now at this point, she has what they believe is the sun god in an era where like we don't have, I can't say we don't have, but they're children at this point. So you got like the admirals, the fleet admirals, their kids are young kids at this time, and then you got the girl set. But now you're controlling the Giants, and you have the influence to where they believe you are the sun god, or you can manipulate them on the level of that because Pandora is realistically still Mother Caramel.
Yeah,
and they're
well,
calling
again,
it the sun god.
but like maybe like for example, like maybe not all the Giants are so scholarly as let's say, of course, like Saul or Dorian Broggie. I've always theorized that there's other giants, let's say on top of whatever that gigantic is. Like so, you have royal giants like Loki, Odin, Thor, all them, and then you have like civilian giants. So let's say
Loki, Wing. Oh my God, this nigga picked Loki on his fucking top something. Hilarious.
But we don't actually, but we don't get like actual pictures of what the sun god can look like.
Do you think her reach
Dorian
only,
be different though, obviously.
do you think Mother Caramel's reach was only to quote unquote civilians giants or the giants as a whole populace?
I'll say as a whole. I'll say just like the civilians because we don't see anything about Loki or Odin or Royal Thug, and Loki's mentioned by name by Big Mom. So I mean like, and so like to me it kind of feels like there's a setup with not just the mention of the sun god, or I guess when she mentions of the sun god, but also there's mention for whatever they call Big Mom, like a god of chaos. So I feel like, for me, I've always envisioned that like there's factions among the giants, where like the giants have one faction is sun themed, the other one is like more darkness themed, kind of like the devil worshippers that we see Brook, that island where he winds up in after the time skip, where he winds up like a cultish sort of devil worshipper sort of area. So let's say around the time Luffy and company get to Elbaf, the giants of old, they're making, or like the evil giants are ready to make some sort of play because they get, let's say, contacted by, they get contacted by, let's say, some Gorosei, they have Inman there, giants are like ready to like betray them for world power, that kind of shit, and then they make a move because now the time is right, some shit like that.
So
and then
what are Dory and Broggie considered? Are they considered civilian giants?
No, they're pirate giants.
Warriors.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
they're
they're
warriors,
pirate,
yeah,
they're pirate giants.
yeah.
So we're definitely not going to Elbaf because they like to live on the water. And
Okay, let's move on. Sky King.
Oh, I got a question.
Sky King. Sky King.
What do you think
What were you
about the robot?
Darlington, hold on, Darlington. What were you trying to say, Sky King?
I was just gonna say, going off of Inman's property, which is a North Sea story, they are. I imagine what's gonna happen, like in Wild Country. There are gonna be sections of Elbaf with different villages and or clans. They're probably heads of their own clans, aka chieftain or jarl, and then they probably report to the king of Elbaf.
Yeah, I'm not really talking no more. Oh man, I think I'm tired. But they're not really talking about power scaling. They're actually talking about the story. Finally,
I seriously think we're just gonna get exposition for Elbath, and I'm so on the side that we're not going. Not like
the fact that people actually think we're not going to Elbath is fucking
there's so
ridiculous.
much
That's so
that needs to
stupid.
happen now
That's so
towards the end of
dumb.
the story, and I don't feel like Elbath is a part of that. I feel like Elbath is like
I don't even know. This doesn't make sense at all.
It'd be cool to see them, and it'd be
This
cool
is
to hear lore
yeah.
about them. I don't think we need to go to Elbath. We got
Alright, he cooked and takes back. Listen,
No, dog. It's not it, dog. We're going to fucking Elbath. It doesn't even make sense. The Giants are here. Give me a break, man.
Obviously, we have to have because we're
I thought that shit was dead. Like we're still going to Elbath, dog. What?
incrementally ramp up a lot of the end game stuff by the time we actually get to probably the final war, and then we have Dragon, and then we have the God Knights, Holy Knights. They're making their move alongside with the Goro.
It's so funny when people actually try to predict One Piece. Because everybody thought that we were going to Sphinx for some reason. Everybody, oh, we're going to Sphinx. Oh, Egghead. The Admiral. He's always going to get executed. That's going to be the incident. Oh, Admiral defeated. That is the stupidest shit ever. That's just pure dumb power scaling bullshit. Really? That's the incident? Oh my god.
We are going to Elbath. What is he talking about?
You know what?
It's his
Oda,
agenda.
you know how Oda likes to show like the cultural things about like his manga, like how he didn't want to and stuff like that. Like
There's no fucking way we're not going to Elbath. This doesn't make any sense at all.
Like
Nope.
that, that's what like everything else.
I don't think
I
Wano
think it'll be
was
cool.
as hyped as Elbath was.
No, it's not.
I think that we know the animal sizes, we know who lives there, we know who rules there. It's no one bad, right? So
Oh yeah, actually there was that line too where Dory Brooklyn said that Dory Brooklyn they Dory Brooklyn mentioned that the Goros remind them of the forest creatures in Elbath. Like they have the very similar build to them. So I wonder if that's actually part of the of like what they're about the Goros, where they may have some like their powers.
You remember when kids? Remember when? Go ahead, man. No, okay. Remember when Kid went there? He said the sea kings are bigger than normal sea kings.
The fish, because he has a pretty big boat, and his boat was grown by a fish, like a regular fish, a regular bass. Yo, this thing's massive, what the hell? So
now what if Venus?
The scaling of One Piece I think is going to catch up to Oda one day. It has to. It's like this is way too big. How is he even like doing this shit in perspective?
Like we just saw the Giants block an attack from Marcus Mars. They can block attacks. So they're not weak. Right? Even though their bounties are 100 million, clearly well behind the. He has swords on his tusk.
It's not the same thing as
If you look at the ancient robot, he has a boosted backpack, just like the other thing that Kizaru blew up. So yeah, he has a boosted. Look at his back. So he's gonna fly to. Yeah, he's
up to the moon.
The zoom in, and you're gonna see as a booster pack. So he's gonna fly. Yeah, he's gonna fly the Sunny out and probably fly everybody out that needs to get out.
Oh, so let's say okay. So hold on, time out. So hold on. I think you actually made a point because how did the red line? Because how did this guy get up to the red line? One and then two. I think that they actually said that. The Vega Force was modeled after this fucker right here. So,
exactly.
Yo, what if he just, he can actually fly this niggas, damn, what the fuck? Well, as long as he's,
and that's why the ship is still there waiting, because Oda knew this is the time for the ancient rower to get up. Now he's going to get up, pick the ship up. I don't know if it's going to die. It's probably going to do some, maybe it will die, I don't know.
And then pick the ship up, booster it, flying around, like, yo, it's got to be relaxed. And then afterwards, the message passes, and then the Gorosei looking all like, we fucked up. We fucked up. They all got spanked.
Yo, it's time to end the stream. Actually, no, I kind of like what's happening. Just let this go.
Honestly, Elbath is giving off Dark Continent vibes. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Sorry.
I'm getting text messages like, yeah, oh, you're flexible. Okay, that's good to hear.
That's going to be the best Photon ship. That's definitely going to be the best.
Right now looking pretty damn good. It's gonna be hard.
Because I think doing Elbath is where Blackbeard and Shanks are gonna meet each other.
You think this early?
Where he at?
I'm right here.
It's not early.
Hey, Janelle, want to elbow?
Okay.
Janelle, your
Shiver.
your
Shiver, you talk.
we still might want to elbow.
No, I'm not going over there.
Oh, okay.
Hey, listen, you guys have your headcanons. I got my headcanon. I strongly think that the divide between Zoro and Sanji
It doesn't make sense, bruh. The whatever this dude is saying is just nonsense. He just lets people on stream and just says some bullshit. But it's fine though, because it's fan shit. It's fine. It's just fine letting somebody have their opinion. But the idea that we're not going to Elbath is asinine.
We're like 2-3 chapters in. I was like,
It's dumb.
And Julius,
It's ridiculous.
Julius,
when they go to Elbaf, Julius, Jamal's name becomes Goofy takes Jamal for the next 1 century.
Listen,
it's the moon and Elbaf.
Goofy takes, man. Goofy takes.
Either or, I'm happy with either.
I would love to go there too because I think that the idea is that this thing has anti-gravity taking us back, so we can probably fly around because of anti-gravity shit. But I also want to say that if we, because I like the idea of going to the moon. Let's see after all that. That because to me it kind of coincides.
Yo, we're not going to the moon. We're not going to the moon, bro. Cold shit about going to the moon, and no, I get it, King of Lightning. We're not. It's not happening. It's not happening.
Though to be fair, maybe not all of that stuff. Maybe the idea is that we just get that because we have to have time for the Void Century stuff to fill in every gap possible.
Okay. Okay. Imaginary time.
Giants are like super important now, particularly.
Imaginary time. Nope. Fan fiction time. Nope.
I like how Luke is drawing on you week by week.
Yo,
Where did you get the paintbrush from? Like, where did you get the paint from?
Where did you get the paintbrush from, bro?
He did when he got the goggles, and I'm not seeing him actually grab his hair and make it just
appears.
Happens.
Yes, it's like the food, bro. It just appears.
Bro, that paint, that's hockey.
That's what I thought. I was like, no, that paint has to be hot into like rubber, and that makes more sense.
So he wasn't even in Gear 5 when that happened.
Maybe he doesn't know it yet, because again, like every time he made fun of that he's the sun god Nika, they stall. Like, you know, the Giants call him like, you know, the sun god. Like, I'm like Nika. I know you're talking about. Whatever. But let's remember that later. Let's just actually focus on this right now. And like Luffy, you know, he makes the 56, so he has the Gomu, and people theorize that's what he's bound to come in as well. Like 56 billion berry.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
With Roger being 5.5.
Right. Exactly. So you have Gomu 56. Crazy though. Where the hell did it come from?
That's true. That's probably happening. I hate hearing theories because like some theories maybe just be spoilers on the low. I don't like hearing theories from like people. I'd rather just get it from like the source. That's what I thought. Maybe I'm stupid here. It's like, what is this?
And the paintbrush is just to enforce nonsense for him applying hockey.
Yeah.
His last attack in Gear 5. Somebody was saying, hold up, somebody was saying
I'm not gonna lie, this really is adding more confidence.
Wait, who said what now?
Hold on 1 second. Come on, go ahead real quick.
So in One Piece spoilers, there was somebody who mentioned the different attacks that Luffy has in Gear 5, and it boils down to like 3 or 4 attacks, named attacks. And I'm gonna post them in the garden really quick. I tagged this spoiler or whatever. And right now, all of Luffy's Gear 5 attacks are like Dawn Gatling, Symbol, and now the Gomu Bat, I guess we'll call it.
That's not a named attack, bro. Sorry, it's just you just turned this into a bat.
That's like the pattern, like 3 attacks in the battle.
No.
So I mean, like, so I would say it kind of, I think, kind of depends on, like, of course, Luffy's state of mind and like what he wants to do, but also like, but someone know too, like how what he's doing it while the attacks of Saturn are flying midair, so it's happening really fucking quickly. Like it's happening like unbelievably quickly, and then it seems like okay, so he grabs a tree and he's changed the tree. He's not like molding it first. Well, he is, but he's like biting into the shape of that, like, you know, base and so on. But then he's able to smooth
Done.
it out with the
Finally done editing.
what the fuck? And then
Whew,
the
man.
explosions, I don't think are him, but I mean they.
Okay, now I can focus.
Yeah, we don't know. So when you hit it back, that's why the explosion.
It might be.
Well, I mean, Saturn looked pretty shocked when they were coming back. Like something about his attack had changed when it's coming back at him.
I mean, to be fair,
why is he shocked?
I mean, you would be. You're not expecting to get reflected
It's
back.
coming back.
Yeah, it's not that surprising.
Hey, cool. Can you scroll up just a tad bit to where you can see the belt, the bat when it's like wood, a little bit? to where you can
Oh,
still
yeah.
see the black one.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you said something like it like fills it in too. So like you know how like conquering the hockey coating is a thing. So it's like pretty much they like coated it with hockey to fill up the portion. So it's like this is a massive amount of hockey. And then on top of that, the helmet thing, it's like hockey is on his head. And that's really what I think it is.
It's
That's
still an effect, though, right? It's still.
Okay, so you think that the helmet's hockey too?
yeah. It's hockey manipulation. That's how good he is.
I think it's all Delphi shit. I think okay, like maybe there's hockey there too, fair enough.
Oh
but
man,
this is like 9% Delphi shit. Where like Luffy, because he can
absolutely.
he
Because you
can
can just turn everything to rubber.
So I don't think he's manifesting because I think maybe
I think it,
okay, we're gonna deviate real closer.
I hate how Luffy's just floating in the air. He's not even on the ground anymore. He's just like floating. He's just floating up.
I think what we're seeing with the hockey, with the Gorosei now, it is different than the lightning we saw before when they actually teleport in the magical circles. Because when we see the bolts of lightning, everyone can see that. But in this chapter, they don't know to that when we have him do the roar in the area. There are these bolts of hockey over the Marines that are like random Marines, but they're not commenting on the lightning sparks or any of that stuff at all. So I think they're different. I'm gonna say it again.
Hey, Cole, so on that hockey control thing, so think about it like this too. When you say it's because of the Toon Force, so when you have the Gorosei and the Shanks, how Shanks sent his hockey bolts across that Green Bull, and now you see the one he just did his. It has some kind of control to it, but like with Luffy, his control is that smooth right there. Like, and it's his Toon Force ability that allows him to shape his hockey like this and do this. So it's in unison.
Man, I mean maybe, like hockey paint's kind of crazy.
So there was one pause. Can I say one thing? So,
what's up, Jules?
just one thing to point out because I didn't want to lose this while we were talking about Luffy at the bat. How quick is Luffy, or how slow were those balls that they spat them, and then Luffy had time to literally do all of that shit before reflecting it back?
Luffy's unbelievable. Yeah, I would say Luffy quick because when he hits them back, they don't have enough time to even react, and they're pretty fast with their reaction time. As far as you can tell, they're kind of fast. I mean, like literally, this guy Wolverine, as a gigantic kaiju boar pig thing, was doing fucking somersaults before attacking the giants. Like, dog, what the fuck is really fast, man? I mean, also too, like, hold on, I'm not sure if he's in giant form or not, but I don't know if he is. Because, like his hand got big and the tree's huge, but then he downsizes the tree to just a nice, big old fucking bat.
Exactly.
And does the bat disappear?
Exactly.
We have no idea where the helmet go.
Because the idea is that back in the day, the sun god Nika actually, he's the reason why some things are so odd on the planet, like the red line or other weird shit like that. Like that's all because of sun god Nika. That's all because of him. Yeah, sure. Like weird shit could be his shenanigans. Like that's the reason why people. Like, let's say Zunisha didn't have long before, but he does because of the sun god Nika or Drogon. You know. Right. Like so who knows? Obviously, it's a crazy fucking planet, but it just kind of comes down to the idea that Luffy is pretty damn strong. The only reason why these guys aren't fucking done is because they're immortal.
Yeah.
Oh, could Luffy potentially be immortal and not know it? Like, so when that scar blew away, that's
all right. That's the end of the stream. That's the end of the stream. Can Luffy actually be immortal? Thank you guys for. When I do the stream, I'm probably not gonna be editing next time. I'm just gonna be critiquing whatever the fuck they're saying.